Welcome back to Story Time with the Schenectady County Public Library. My name is Miss Chinasa. Boy, have I missed you guys. We hope that you were able to tune in to our story times during the summer. But today's story time is about school. I have some questions I'd like you to think about while I'm reading the stories. So, do you think you're ready for school? My friends who are younger than school age, now's a good time to start. What will you wear? More importantly, how will you act? The stories I want to share with you today are Pete the Cat, I Love My White Shoes, written by Eric Litwin, and pictures done by James Dean. It was published by HarperCollins. The Pigeon Has to Go to School, words and pictures done by Mo Williams and published by Hyperion Books, and a friend here, Farley, who has his very own book written by our very own Schenectady local author. It's called If Farley Only Knew, and it tells about his first day of school and what he learned about rules and how to behave. Before we get started with the stories, though, I'll need you to stand up, find some space, because we're going to sing The More We Get Together by the Learning Station. Now, when we sing this version, there are 5 verses. Each verse will be sung twice. We'll start with The More We Get Together, The More We Sing Together, The More We Sway Together, The More We Dance Together, and you dance any way you want, and The More We Clap Together. Watch for the cues on the screen. Are you ready? You have your space? Let's get started.
The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be.
2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? You.
The more we sing together, the more we sing together, the happier we'll be. The more we sing together, the more we sing together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we sing together, the happier we'll be.
2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate?
The more we sway together, the more we sway together, the happier we'll be. The more we sway together, the more we sway together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we sway together, the happier we'll be. 2, 4, 6, 8.
Who do we appreciate?
The more we dance together, the more we dance together, the happier we'll be. The more we dance together, the more we dance together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we dance together, the happier we'll be.
2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate?
The more we clap together, the more we clap together, the happier we'll be. The more we clap together, the more we clap together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we clap together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we laugh together, the happier we'll be.
Pete the Cat, I Love My White Shoes, written by Eric Litwin, art by James Dean, and published by HarperCollins. Sorry. It is one of our favorite books in our house, and one of the first books my daughter learned how to read. Pete the Cat, I Love My White Shoes. Now, have you ever had something that was so brand new that you loved it, and then something happened to it? How did you react? Well, I hope you took it in stride, just like we're about to see Pete the Cat do. Pete the Cat was walking down the street in his brand new white shoes. Pete loved his white shoes so much, he sang this song. I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. Oh no! Pete stepped in a large pile of strawberries. What color did it turn his shoes, guys? Red. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He kept walking along and singing his song. Everything is cool. I love my red shoes. I love my red shoes. I love my red shoes. Oh no! Pete stepped in a large pile of blueberries. What color did it turn his shoes? Blue. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He kept walking along and singing his song. I love my blue shoes. I love my blue shoes. I love my blue shoes. Oh no! Pete stepped in a large puddle of mud. What color did it turn his shoes? Brown. Did Pete cry? You're right. Goodness, no. He kept walking along and singing his song. I love my brown shoes. I love my brown shoes. I love my brown shoes. Oh no. Pete stepped in a bucket of water, and all the brown and all the blue and all the red were washed away. What color were his shoes again? Do you remember? White, right? But now they were wet. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. You're right. He kept walking along and singing his song. He's like, rock and roll. I love my wet shoes. I love my wet shoes. I love my wet shoes. Squeak, 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 squeak. Well, the moral of Pete's story is, no matter what you step in, keep walking along and singing your song. Because it's all good. I love Pete's perspective on life. And I hope you did too. Pete the Cat, I love my white shoes. And now before our next story, we'll do a quick finger play. So you're going to need your 10 fingers. And we're doing open, shut them. So are you ready? Open, shut them. Open, shut them. Give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them. Open, shut them. Lay them in your lap, lap, lap. Creep them, crawl them, slowly creep them right up to your chin. Open up your little mouth, but do not let them in. And I know why friends know why we don't put our fingers in our mouths, especially now. We want to remain safe and germ-free. We'll keep our hands outside of our mouths, and we'll remember to wash them, tops and bottoms, spin between for 20 seconds, or sing a song like Happy Birthday 2 times normal speed. Not fast, not too slow, regular speed. And on to our next story. The pigeon has to go to school. Come on, says Pigeon. The words and pictures are by Mo Williams, and it's published by Hyperion Books. Wait! Don't read that title! The pigeon has to go to school. Too late. Rats. Why do I have to go to school? Oh. How do you think Pigeon's feeling right now? Look at his face. How do you think he's feeling? Sad? No, I don't think that's it. Angry? Maybe. Frustrated? Definitely. I wonder why. Let's read on. Well, I already know everything. I doubt that. Go on. Ask me a question. Any question. You got a question for Pigeon? Go ahead. Ask it. Well, I know almost everything. Does school start in the morning? Because you know what I'm like in the morning. It's not pretty. I know what I'm like in the morning. How are you in the morning? Do you get up eager to start the day? Ready for breakfast? Or are you like me? You need a minute to remember where your glasses are and your slippers, and to figure out whether you want pancakes or cereal. Yeah, that's like what I'm like in the morning. I wish I was a little chick again. Yeah, me too. A little itty bitty, not going to school, baby wavy pigeon. Oh, he was pretty adorable. What if I don't like school? What if I really don't like it? What if I really, really don't like it? What if? Oh boy, we can play the what if game forever. What if the teacher doesn't like pigeons? Uh-oh. How do you think he's feeling now? Afraid. Yeah. And being afraid is okay. Being afraid and not trying something, that's not okay. So let's read on. And the stuff. What about the stuff? There's so much stuff to learn. Yeah, he looks like he's overwhelmed. I've been there, guys. It's best not to think of everything all at once. Just one thing at a time. What if I learn too much? I don't even think that's possible. My head might pop off. Oh, well, I definitely think that that's not possible, but it's pretty funny looking. I'm scared. Yeah. Like I said, it's okay to be scared. What will happen at school? Oh, I think he's having a breakdown. He says, what if there's math or numbers? Oh, I'm with him. What if there's math or numbers? What does the alphabet have so many letters? Well, there's only 26 letters. There's not that many. Reading can be hard with one big I. Yeah, I'll let him have that one. What about lunch? Yeah, what about lunch? Are you going to bring your lunch? Are you going to buy lunch? Something to think about and prepare. What will the other birds think of me? Well, now that's one thing you should not spend any time on. You should only be worried about how you will do in school, not what others think. What's up with those heavy backpacks? Ugh, I know. I'm a fragile bird. I would say just pack what you need for that day. Will finger paint stick to my feathers? It's very likely. But good news, they have sinks with soap. And we know what we do with soap and sinks now to keep ourselves safe and healthy. We count to 20 and we sing happy birthday 2 times, right? Right. The unknown stresses me out, dude. Yeah, I know. But you don't need to get all frizzy about it. Just talk to somebody and they'll explain and calm you down. There should be a place to practice those things. Really? With experts to help you, and books, and classrooms, and other birds to work and play with. Maybe a playground. What do we call that place, guys? Oh, that is school. Mhm. Well, how am I supposed to get there anyway? Oh. What? You guys know where this is going. Step aside! Coming through! The pigeon has to go to school. The end. So, if you are concerned about what will happen at school, or at daycare, or at nursery school, or at preschool, don't be afraid to tell mom or dad or grandma or grandpa or whoever watches you about these big feelings, all right? And I'm sure they will tell you that you're going to have the best time. And for those that have already started, you know you're going to have a great time. You're going to learn lots of things, and you're going to make new friends, and it'll be awesome. Before I read our last story, would you like to play a game? It's called Guess the Letter. Any guesses? Keep going.
Why don't you join the group? It's better than being a party poop. Obrigado, pizzicato, guy lombardo. It's the craziest when you noodle with a doodling song. 2, 3, 4. Like it so much, I'll doodle some more.
Did you guess the letter S? Let's go over the names of our objects. Shapes. Shoe. Sheep. Shark. Spider. Strawberry. School bus. Snowflake. And snail. Good job. My friends, this book was given to me by a local author who wrote it after her son had a hard time adjusting to school. And she wanted to make sure that you guys also knew what was expected of you at school. And so she gave me one of her friends here, Farley, to help me read the story to you. Now tuck in, because it's kind of long, but I think it's very important for you to hear what it says so that you're ready to experience school and have fun. There once was a boy named Farley. Farley wakes up every morning and makes his bed just like his mommy says. Oh, such a good boy, Farley, listening to your mama. Farley loves brushing his teeth every morning. Do you guys remember to brush your teeth every morning and every night? Yes, good dental hygiene is important to protect that winning smile of yours. Today, Farley is starting a new school, and that makes Farley excited. He thought about how brave he would be on his first day. Farley combed his hair and quickly got dressed. When Farley was all done, He climbed into his car and put on his seatbelt. He is so responsible being safe in the car. Farley's mommy drives him to school. Farley was always very brave, but the idea of starting a new school made him a little nervous. So he's excited and he's nervous. Yes, both big feelings can exist inside you at the same time. When Farley arrived at his new school, he realized that it was much bigger than he imagined. It was even bigger than his house. This made Farley feel very anxious. My friends, anxious is not a good feeling because it makes your stomach feel like it's got butterflies in it and you kind of feel like you want to run away. But like I said, you can't give in to that fear. You got to confront them. You got to face the fear and realize that sometimes this big fear has gotten so big in your mind, but when you actually see it head on, it's not so big. And it actually turns out to be a good thing. Farley's mom explained to him that he was going to be okay. She told him how exciting this new adventure would be. Still, Farley did not want to get out of the car. He did not know what to expect. After Farley calmed down, he began to think more clearly. He felt in his heart that his mom and dad loved him very much, which is true. So they would not send him somewhere that wasn't safe. Also true. Farley's mom walked in first to show him that it was safe. Farley decided to put all his fears aside, right, and enter the halls of his new school. As Farley arrived to his classroom, he did not feel so scared anymore. He now felt excited to see his new friends and his teacher, Mrs. Menendez. Farley quickly hung up his coat, his book bag, and scurried to his seat. That's right, there'll be a place for your things just like at home. While at school, Farley and his class had circle time and then morning meeting. They went along with their daily routine. Yeah, just like you do at home, but at school this time. Farley and his class had breakfast. Yes, sometimes you do have your breakfast at school. And it's fun because it's like having a picnic with all your friends. They went to gym and they followed everything Miss Menendez said to do. She was very proud of her class. Yes, it's very important to make your teacher proud of you. One way to do that is to follow your directions. As the day went on and Farley went from one task to the next, his mind began to wander. Uh-oh. This was a very long day. Farley took longer and longer to finish his tasks. Yeah, he's getting a little antsy. Farley began to need lots of reminders. Mrs. Menendez's class always stayed on task. During art, Farley was asked to sit and finish making his mask. This made Farley feel frustrated, because I'm sure Farley was ready to go on to something else. Farley wanted to do what he wanted to do, so Farley kicked. Farley screamed. Farley even took off his shoes. Uh-oh. That escalated quickly. I wonder if Farley knew that's not what you do when we send you to school. Farley just couldn't understand why he had to still be at school and not with his mommy and daddy. Yes, school is a very long day, but I know that you guys will grow into knowing how long it takes to be in school, just like you know how long it takes to get ready for bed and how long it takes to watch your favorite show and how long it takes to read your favorite book. Deep down inside, Farley couldn't hide. He knew throwing chairs and tables was the wrong thing to do. Absolutely. We do not take our actions against objects and people. We use our words to express our anger, our frustration, our happiness, and our gratitude. Why, you ask? Because That's not what you do when we send you to school. No siree, you do not throw a fit or break the furniture or insult your teacher or your friends. Farley had all these feelings that he could not seem to put into words. Since he did not tell anyone how he was feeling, no one knew how to help him. So true. Can't find a solution if you won't speak your truth. Miss Menendez felt upset and worried. She thought that Farley might hurt himself, or worst of all, he might hurt one of his friends. Farley felt so upset that his feelings got in the way of how to behave. I wonder if Farley knew that's not what you do when we send you to school. Farley made Miss Menendez feel so sad. Look at her face. So sad. She's got tears welling up at the bottom of her eyes. That's real sadness. When you can hold it there and it doesn't fall. She wants him to be as good and as smart as she knows he can be. The school has a special friend who comes in to visit the students once in a while. That's right, someone you can talk to. And her name is Miss Higgins. She helps with big feelings. Miss Higgins came to see Farley that day. She reminded Farley to use his words when he feels angry or frustrated. Why, you ask? Because that's not what we do when we send you to school. If you don't use your words to express yourself, no one would know what you are thinking or how to help you solve a problem. Farley found out that at school, there are rules just like at home. Your teacher is like your mom. When you are at school, they teach you fun stuff that's really cool and really important to know. Farley felt sad and sorry for all that he had done. Farley decided that from that moment on, he was going to be the good boy that Miss Menendez knew he could be. He fixed his mistakes with all it would take. Farley said 3 small and powerful words. I am sorry. He cleaned up all the mess that he made. Farley quickly learned the best lesson of all. That's not what you do when we send you to school. When you are at school, there are rules just like at home. You have to be your best self and treat people the way you want to be treated. Farley went home and told his family all about his day. Farley's family felt so proud of him. Aren't you proud of Farley for figuring it out? Right. And that's what you all do. Sometimes we all make mistakes. And sometimes in a new situation, we don't know how to act. But when you're told what to do, you should listen and follow through. So If Farley Only Knew by Trisha Pedro. I'm so glad you were able to join me for story time today. I know we've come to the end, but don't worry. Miss April will be here to talk all about circles on Tuesday at 10 a.m. And Miss Julie will talk to you all about the upcoming harvest on Saturday. So I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and let's sing our goodbye song.
Yeah, we had some fun and now we're done. Goodbye, goodbye. We had some fun and now we're done. Goodbye to all the girls. Goodbye, girls. Yeah, we had some fun and now we're done. Goodbye, goodbye. We had some fun and now we're done. Goodbye to all the boys. Goodbye, boys. Yeah, we had some fun and now we're done. Goodbye, goodbye. We had some fun and now we're done. Goodbye to all the wiggle worms. Goodbye, wiggle worms. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah, we had some fun and now we're done. Goodbye.